This is a tutorial on the suspension settings for CTC's Electrical Productivity Pack's universal lighting content. In this video, we'll see how many of the EPP's universal lighting families can be suspended from the ceiling with or without a stem, and how the fixture's recess settings affect suspension length. In this example, we will be looking at the round ceiling floor fixture. Here is a section view of the universal lighting fixture that we will be looking at. Let's select it and look at its instance properties. The parameter with the most direct control over the fixture's suspension is the parameter suspension length under the constraint setting. As you can see, this parameter is currently set to 3 feet. If we change this parameter, the fixture moves up and down accordingly. But what exactly is this parameter controlling? Let's draw a dimension from the ceiling to the top of the fixture, and from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture. As you can see, the parameter is controlling the distance from the ceiling to the bottom of the fixture. Let's check again by changing the suspension length parameter to move the fixture up and down. This behavior of the suspension length parameter can be changed. Let's open the fixture's type properties and find the fixture's recess settings. This fixture is set to be recessed. Let's change the fixture to surface mounted and click Apply. The fixture moved down, and now suspension length controls the distance from the ceiling to the top of the fixture. Let's close type properties and flex suspension length again. Now, the suspension length parameter is controlling the distance from the ceiling to the top of the fixture. These options allow the user to choose whether they want to set suspension length based on the length of the stem or cord, or based on the total drop distance of the fixture from the ceiling. The fixture's semi-recessed settings will also affect actual height of the fixture. If the fixture is set to semi-recessed, the suspension length parameter will measure to the point on the fixture specified by the semi-recessed depth parameter. Semi-recessed settings are seldom used for suspended fixtures. Now let's look at the stem cord options. The fixture's stem or cord is controlled by 2 type parameters under the dimension setting. These parameters are stem cord visible and stem cord diameter. Stem cord visible does just what it says. It controls the visibility of the stem. Now let's go back to type properties, turn the stem back on, and look at the stem cord diameter parameter. This parameter is also self-explanatory. It controls the diameter of the stem. We can make it larger or smaller as needed. A 0 value or even negative values are acceptable input. The stem will set to a minimum size, but will remain visible as long as it is set to visible. Suspension settings for all universal lighting fixtures work the same way. Some families have more stem settings depending upon their needs. For example, the rectangular ceiling floor fixture has options for 1, 2, or 3 stems. And the linear adjustable fixture has an option for maximum stem spacing, since it will automatically model stems as the length of the fixture changes. Now you know how to control suspension settings for the universal lighting fixtures within CTC's Electrical Productivity Pack. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our other tutorial videos linked in the user manual.